get the music going. Why not? Hey, that's gonna work. At least I think that's gonna work. Back to the music. And the music stops. Whee! Howdy, y'all. There's more than one of you here. Somebody say something. Ah. Howdy, Steph. Howdy, Ohio. I am going to change something. I'm getting right back to you, I promise. But I'm changing the colors on my chat. Let's try that again. So unfortunately, I lost my chat. Man, now I can't see it against the black shirt. It's either too dark or too... I can see it real well against the white though. Wonder if I can try it. All right, I'm gonna try it one more time. We're going to go with a high visibility color until it gets to the bricks. There we go. I can see it. Let's see if I can see it on the red. Okay, can see it on the red, can see it on the white. Yes, I know it seems like I'm so unprepared, but really I'm trying to make it so I can actually read what y'all say without having to go. Howdy, all of us. Appreciate y'all being here today. I've been scrambling to try and get the day in. As per most mornings, I start off my day with making breakfast for my wife. While I don't have a job, I might as well make her day a little easier, right? So I make these beautiful little fruit bowls with those little mandarin oranges. I make it look like a flower. So I use a mandarin orange, some blueberries, just in case Jose is here. Yes, I use blueberries, and I use strawberries. My wife loves strawberries. So I make these fruit bowls every morning. Howdy, at least 4 people in. Somebody talk other than Steph. I don't mind. Y'all can come in. Don't say nothing. This show's going to get boringer and more boring as we go along if y'all don't want to talk. Tailgating. It's not just about me, it's about us. Come on, participate. Alright, so anyways, after I make these fruit bowls, normally I cook breakfast. Well, this morning I decided instead of just cooking breakfast, eggs, toast. I'm not like some 5-star gourmet breakfast chef. I don't work at the Waffle House. But this morning I decided to open up some carne guisada. Or guisada. I opened that up. Got the skillet hot. Got that all nice and browned up. Threw it off in a crock pot. Put some quote-unquote fajita vegetables from a freezer bag. Sauteed those real quick. Put those in the pot. Gotta tell you, the end result was, it was damn good. I will be eating more of this later today. Hello? Are we getting through? Are you in there? Do I need to restart this show? Is the chat box not working at all? Oh. Okay. It's very odd that I get to 10 minutes in and I've got 5 total comments other than what I've said. No big deal. Y'all wanted to. Y'all got a subject y'all want to talk about? What I don't want to do is what everybody else has been doing for the last week. I'm pretty certain that if you've gotten to this show, you have also heard that there's a tax bill here in the United States that's about to fuck it up real bad for all of us who use tobacco. Not just cigarette smokers, but all of us. Savinelli Trevi, I've got one of those. I've got the black one. Did you get the black one also? The black is the rusticated. I believe the other one is brown. Got it in a trade. Well, you are a winner chicken dinner if that's what you traded for. What did you trade for it? I mean, I don't know. Maybe you lost out. Running into the store. Well, the store's not going to move. Make sure you drive around the store, Steph. Stanwell Dublin. Or a Savinelli Trevi. Pretty close to a fair trade, but I think the Savinelli is going to be the winner. We can ask Mike later. Mike might not show up in here, but Mike will be available later. I guess it really comes down to, did the Stanwell smoke well for you? Because I'm fairly certain that the Savinelli does. And of course, I went with the black and rusticated because it comes with that silver band and black and silver and, well, bing. Okay, so he really wanted the Dublin. You were kind of cool with just getting a pipe in return. I hear you. Okay. Do you smoke the Savinelli more than you smoked the Stanwell? Mine gets at least one smoke a week. But I try not to over smoke it. Like, I mean, a corn cob, shoot, you could smoke the same cob all day. Who cares? Steph, I don't know. I think it's just Ohio and yourself. It shows 6 people watching. I think they're all trying to play a joke on me or something. That's fine. I don't care. Joke's on y'all. Boris, Huva Ilta, Jamut. Oh, that's right. Draft party tonight. Skip will not be attending a draft party. They don't draft until 53rd or 56th or something like that, and that makes that tomorrow. No one has bid on that matches pipe on eBay yet. I didn't know there was a matches pipe on eBay. Shit. I don't have the money for it, so it won't be me. Howdy, Chad. How's it going, brother? Oh, look. Chad can identify the pipe, I'm sure. Maybe not the blend in it. Hell, I can't even identify the blend. It's just one of those weird monster blends where a little bit of this and that and the other, and I had enough to fill up a bowl, so I said, all right, let's just do it. So y'all all go check out eBay, because supposedly there's a matches pipe on there that nobody has bid on yet. I hope it goes for $1,000 and the money goes to a good cause. Tired? Chad, you better rest up. Tomorrow's a long day, brother. Todd, welcome in, Todd. Starts at $200. So, is this one of those matches tribute pipes that the Pipe Nook was selling, and it was like 100 right around, and the dude's trying to make double? I did not get a matches tribute pipe. The two possible numbers that I would have wanted, I knew had already gone. One of them, I believe, is in California. The other one, I have no idea where number 666 went. But that would have been the other one I wanted. Nope, Steph, nope, not going to happen. I will not accept a matches tribute pipe. In fact, if I see a matches tribute pipe suddenly shoved into my hand, it will be returned to sender. Or I will return it to Eddie with instructions to specifically sell it and donate the money back to Match's family. I might always wish that I had one, but I will not accept somebody just giving me one. Why? Because I can't return that kind of a favor. If I could return that kind of a favor, I would. But if I could return that kind of a favor, I probably also would have gotten one of the matches pipes. Well, Steph and Skip, y'all can both enjoy them at the same time on a Friday. Especially hanging out with Mel Harris, who I'm fairly certain has one himself. I know y'all do. But like I said, the only two numbers I was actually really wanting, other than that one other number that you would have to know what my birthday is to understand why I would want that particular number. And it's not going to actually happen. Nope, not 42, not 420. But I know for a fact that Chad has that other number I was looking for. And I'm fairly certain that Chad is not so uncouth as to get a tribute pipe and then sell it. Seller it, maybe. Sell it? I seriously doubt it. Well, what if it just magically returned back to El Paso? It's like a boomerang. You throw it and it comes right back. And I have a Savinelli. Don't get me wrong, the Savinelli, the tribute, the matches tribute pipe, it's a beautiful pipe. It just doesn't speak to me the way that mine already does. Well, Steph, you're gonna outlive me, so I'm not worried about it. Men with wives tend to live longer than men without wives, but women with husbands tend to kill their husbands. Howdy, Mike. What if Arlo wants $550? Shouldn't you check with your kids first? I mean, they might actually really, really want that pipe. the ad on eBay said that shipping a $100 pipe that you buy for $200 would be $500, making it $600 over the actual cost of the pipe that you paid. Nice. Steph's got it all figured out. Tell you what, I am full. I did not realize that the stuff that I made, well, Mike, total amount of time that I would consider myself actually married is 1 month and 1 day. I can explain that at some other point. My wife and I are not actually married. Of course, my wife and I have been together for, well, we got together, 2 years later we got engaged. This year is going to be 15 years we've been engaged. So we've been together for 17 years and we've known each other for almost 30. You figure it out. Every time she was single, I was taken. Every time I was single, she was taken. Then I took this job where I was on the road, so I was basically permanently single. And she went through a bad breakup, and I said, hey, you know what? I'm out here in Kentucky right now. I'll send you a plane ticket, jump on a plane. True that. Buried in spirit. I understand. Yeah. See, we are married, and you're right. She just hasn't told me yet. She just hasn't told me the day that we're actually going to get the ceremony done. All I told her was to set a day. I didn't say she had to plan the thing. I just said set a day. Pretty much it feels like I've known her since a couple of years before she was born. I was wondering what double aunt meant, but okay, I was cool with it. Actually, Texas does not carry a, God, what is that? Common law marriage. So we're pretty good there. Hola, Jose. ¿Cómo estás? I like how he's saying howdy from Villarica. By the way, I'm doing excellent here, except for the fact that it's been this kind of misty, ultra humid, craptastic day. But I had good food and a dry place to sit and a nice pipe to smoke. And Jose, how is the new casa? Or are you still looking? Hopefully you're not like homeless and still looking. But the last time I got to actually talk to you, you were going to be moving. By the way, chess piece tampers are pretty cool. Yeah, Texas, they went through the whole process of what would be common law married according to Texas. And then somebody pointed out that George Bush would then be common law married to a girl he roomed with during college, which was not Laura Bush, and that would have been completely wrong. So they completely said, no, this has got to not work. Okay. Wow, that sucks, Jose. Hopefully that gets straightened out quick. Oh, hey, did I mention that I also do slow pour coffee? Also known as pour over coffee? I treat my wife pretty good at breakfast. Normally she just gets cold sandwiches for lunch. Not today, we had warm food. Well, Steph, either have the advantage of having the breaststroke or the backstroke, but try not to do the Australian crawl. We don't need to have a fight between Skip and Glenn. What is that? Slow pour or pour over coffee? How to explain that? So, slow pour coffee, you get a glass beaker and a cone-shaped coffee filter. And you grind the coffee, you pour it in there, and then you boil some water and you pour it over until you've made enough coffee. You start getting that Popeye arm by the end of it because you're steadily just hanging it out there for like I had one pot of slow pour. Took me about 25 minutes to get all the way from start to finish. And the plyometrics portion is basically like, good Lord, you just want to quit at some point.
Did you get the mail?
I didn't see the mailman come through yet, though, so no, I didn't.
Okay. Leah's tested for COVID.
Yeah, we can't say a manual Keurig because Keurigs are like a 90-second cup of coffee. Not my fault. You don't get pour over coffee in a heartbeat. Too late, Dave. Too late. Mother-in-laws. Can't hardly live with them. Can't shoot them out of a cannon. Well, you might, but they'll probably survive and make your life hell more than they do already. Keurig, 4 minutes. Psh, I got a Keurig machine. 90 seconds or less. That wasn't the wife, that was the mother-in-law. And it wasn't hot sandwiches. It was carne guisada that was then turned into something that tastes a little bit like chop suey. Of course, she won't eat any. I think it's because, for some strange reason, the food is touching other food. She's weird. It is not my fault. If it was my fault, I'd accept the blame. These damn oak trees are killing me, though. Excuse me. I literally wipe my nose so often that there's a spot right here where it is raw. Allergies. What am I supposed to do? Well, Mike, now this is something that I like to remind people of. The reason why these older machines take so much longer than they're supposed to is that the water treatment has not been kept at their optimal. For coffee machines, you want something like a zero water pitcher. Something that you can take all the other little stuff out of the water. You want it as close to H2O as you can get. If you look at tap water, it's not H2O, it's H2O and a whole bunch of other crap. Trust me on that one. steak tonight. I've got a percolator. I've also got one of those mocha pots. I've got a French press. I got one of them Keurig things. But after you try the pour over, and everybody says, oh, try the AeroPress, or oh, try this, or oh, try that. Once you get used to pour over coffee, you will understand how much better it can be. Because all these other machines, they just try to do what you can do, what you can see. And coffee was a living, breathing thing at one point in time, so each batch of coffee actually reacts differently right sitting there in the filter. I can adjust my pour in various different ways so that I get more of that flavor out. I've never seen a machine that could just say, okay, we'll adjust it. And French press is good, but you end up with certain amounts of grit in the bottom of your cup in a French press. The pour over I can control so much that there's no grit. There's not even the powdery stuff, and I grind it down to just about powder. Okay, so if you've got a lot of calcium, go get white vinegar, about a 5% solution. Get about a gallon of it. Run all of it through that machine. Just cup after cup after cup after cup. Keep going. It will help. If it doesn't help a lot, run it again. In fact, the more you run that same batch of vinegar through your machine, the stronger the acidity will become, the faster it will actually start to take the calcium back out of the machine. Tricks of the boiler inspection trade. Well, Mike, I'm going to tell you, I've had coffee just about every way possible, and I've even had some fancy, schmancy, ultra, super coffee experts try to tell me that they're going to get me to do this or that, the other with coffee, and I keep going back to, and I'm going back to my slow pour, and they just look at me like, you can get an easy slow pour system right at Walmart. The Bodum, which I believe, if I remember correctly, is made in Portugal, works just fine. Get that and the brown cone paper filters. I like to use the brown cone paper filters because cleanup is a whole lot easier if all the grounds stay in the filter. You can do whatever you want to, but oh, and the brown ones aren't bleached, so you're using less of a chemical that's hitting into your cup of coffee. Time to start looking for don't take the brown acid. This ain't Woodstock no more. You know why I don't remember Woodstock? Because I wasn't born. Not my fault, I'm just not old. Howdy, Mike. And yes, you're right. Never eat yellow snow. And if you needed somebody from Canada to tell you that, then you really got problems. Looking forward to one of these days finding the recipe for barracuda. And for those of you who do not know what barracuda is, well, of course, that would be exactly what Mike is trying to press at some point in time. He is trying to press the next escudo. And I'm looking forward to it because that sounds like some good stuff. Mike, you also made something that looked like a hockey puck. I'd be willing to try that stuff too, even though you were like, ugh. Now I know why nobody's here. Everybody's over there on Simon's channel. No big deal. I like Simon too. Did y'all see the apple he made with Glenn helping and Glenn having a heart attack? Beautiful pipe. The good part was Glenn was having a conniption. Don't know Glenn? Oh, you should know Glenn by now. Yeah, Mike. That just made me want to go out and buy a 15-ton press to see if I could press something more than you could press it with a 6-ton press. Maybe I could come out with McDonald's plug. You know, figure out how to make McQuaid's plug and name it after myself. I think there's a certain copyright infringement that might kick my ass. Oh, I'm sure it'll make all kind of mess. I don't have to go to the fullest extent of the limits. I can always get a pressure gauge on there. 6.75 tons. We're good. I'm also thinking, if I do that, I gotta get a paper cutter. One of those big ones. Willie! Howdy from Houston. How's Nashville? Hopefully your weather is better than mine, which mine's turned soggy. real soggy. Look, cactus and jicama is probably cool. Well, Willie, you're getting the same exact what we're getting. Rained all day. So it seems like this is just all the way across Texas and all the way up into the other T state. There's only 2 T states, we all know. They are the patron saints of shooting and blowing stuff up. You don't have to take my word for it. Just go ask anybody from Tennessee if they like to shoot guns or golf balls or whatever. They'll say yes. And you can take my word for it. Texas, we love guns. Things that go boom in the night. We love it. Oh my goodness. Mike is almost down to his 10-minute ticker. I can barely get air through my nose right now. See, I want some of those Nashville Mafia stickers so that I can stick it right across any of the bad labels on any of my tins. You know, the ones that say it might cause cancer. Oh, Steph, I am not about to start trying to make an iron-on patch here at this house. Oh no, if I want a patch on something, I will ask my mother-in-law if she can sew it, and I will say please, 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 and thank you. Good. She wants a YTPC. She wants a YTPC colors jacket. That's what it is. I'm still thinking about the Last Supper from almost 2 weeks ago now. No, I guess it's about a week ago now. We started naming off names of people who should get together and make sure it gets filmed there in Vegas. Oh, Steph, you already know you can just pick up my patch while you're in Vegas. I'm sure that it will absolutely be the greatest patch that will ever be displayed inside of your house. It'll be like my Zippo, black and white. It'll be like my Savinelli, black and silver. And there's at least 2 of us in here that like the Raiders, so... Of course, unlike those popular shows, I don't have to have any made men. That's because I am my own bouncer. I've never had a troll twice. Exactly, Willie. Exactly. Yeah, I can't go to... howdy, Philip Rivera. Virginia's smoking with no bit in a calabash. So, like, you're smoking it straight from the shank of a calabash? Well, I would say that you probably want Steph and Skip. I mean, they kind of got this Bonnie and Clyde type of thing going. Oh, no bite. Okay. Quite honestly, I don't notice tongue bites anymore. After Death Nuts, I don't notice dog bites or cat bites either. Can't feel it. I mean, but when your head turns the same color red as the bricks behind you, everybody thought I was just going for camouflage. Maybe I was. Which kind of tobacco, Phil? Yeah, Mike, it was pretty funny. I don't know if everybody's seen it or not, but yes, I was trying to blend in with the bricks. Or at least the door. And I was doing a pretty good job of it too, according to what I was told. So now I'm going to have to start figuring out a way to change the color of people's names, because now everybody's name is white, and there they are: Boris Piper, Patches Seller, Philip Rivera, Patches Seller, Philip Rivera. But right here on the doorway, I can't see it. I like to be able to reply, yes, I am reading your comments. Yeah, you might want to really start hoarding Perique like crazy. Between a freeze that went through this year and the hurricanes that went through last year, it might be a pretty bad crop for a while on Perique. I was just a shade shy of purple. I like it. Purple's good. That tells you the pain is real, but it's still just weakness leaving the body. I can handle some pain. Granted, I've handled kidney stones 3 times. I guess I can handle some pain. Right? So even if you don't actually like Perique, but you have the ability to cellar the hell out of some Perique, you might really be able to make your money back on that Perique. And Perique is kind of expensive to begin with. In better light, it might have been purple.
Looks like we're live. Hey.
Well, all right. So Mike is live.
Going, guys? I hope you are well, staying safe. Just prepping something.
Yes, Mike, I am safe. Thank you for suggesting that.
Up to?
So as all of y'all know, please take care of yourselves, take care of each other.
Sleep the thing off so I can see
Enjoy
you.
the time with Mike,
That's better.
as always. Long lives,
Hey,
big
Chris,
bowls,
Fauzi,
and long
Chad,
ashes.
welcome in.
Y'all take care. I'll see you on
Tony,
Mike's
welcome
channel
in.
in just a
Welcome
second.
in, everybody. Thanks for coming through.
Bye now.
Hey.